Indianapolis is experiencing an unprecedented surge propelled by over $7 billion in transformative projects that are reshaping the city into a Midwest powerhouse. Growth needs to be brought back downtown. Today we're diving into the 9 major initiatives and projects set to redefine downtown Indianapolis by 2028. Whether you're considering a move, looking to buy or sell, or simply curious about Indy's evolution, this is the video for you. Make sure to like and subscribe, and as well, if you're interested in joining our weekly newsletter, I have it linked in the description below. Let's take a look at how Indianapolis's future will change for the better. Let's start with healthcare, and it's not a boring subject, I promise. IU Health says that the hospital campus is the largest healthcare construction project in the United States. Healthcare is a cornerstone of Indy's growth, led by IU Health and Community Health Network. It's a $4.3 billion project that is going on. It's going to open at the end of 2027, and it's a huge project. It's going to bring a lot of job creations to Indianapolis. It's going to span 44 acres, 3 mid-rise towers at 16 stories each with interconnected walkways. It's going to be a 2 million square foot complex with 864 private patient rooms. It's going to be huge, and I've seen it firsthand too. I've had actually a client move into the city that is studying medicine and that hopes to be working here in the near future. This project could increase property values in the area. I've been noticing for the last 2 years that property growth around the downtown area has been pretty stagnant. I am thinking that with all of these projects, as they get to near completion, I am hoping they can have a positive effect on the city, because the suburbs are growing. They've been growing year over year, not so much near the downtown area, but that could change going forward. Next, and due south into the city, is project number 2, the Indiana Convention Center expansion and the Signia by Hilton Hotel. It's going to be a huge project, $760 million. That was started in August of 2023. So construction's already underway on the 143-foot expansion for the convention center, and it's going to include a 50,000 square foot ballroom. So pretty cool. For the hotel, it's going to be a 38-story, 800-room hotel. So it's going to be massive. I think the 3rd or 4th biggest building downtown. It's going to open up soon, in about a year's time. It's going to be the newest acre for the convention center. It's something cool is that most of the hotels surrounding the convention center, you can actually walk to for what's it called, skywalks, right? Skywalks. So this one is going to be no different. You can walk to the convention center. Even if it's in the winter time, you can be warm, and there's connected enclosed skywalks for you. One thing that our city does not get enough credit for is the Indiana Convention Center itself. And as it stands today, it's connected by enclosed skywalks to more hotel rooms, 4,700-ish than any other convention center in the nation. So that's pretty cool. And with the new Signia Hotel that's coming online, that number is going to climb up to 5,500, outpacing every other US city in securing $1.3 billion in convention business through 2035. So it's a huge deal. Next, and right next door, as well as a Circle Center mall redevelopment, it's going to be a $650 million reinvention by Hendrix. Now, Hendrix is the same company that redeveloped the Coca-Cola plant and made it into what Bottleworks is now today. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But this mall, originally built in 1995, it was popular for maybe 10 years or so. And then people kind of forgot about it. And it's hard, even when you're walking on the street past in the downtown area, unless you know to look for it, you have no idea that there's an indoor mall there. And so because of, just the evolution of malls, Hendrix bought it and got some nice city funding as well, I believe. But it's going to be evolved into a mixed-use destination, open-air promenade, retail. There's going to be boutique shops, restaurants, 300 residential units, most likely. There are going to be temporary skywalk closures that need to be halted because the redevelopment needs to take place. Personally, I am super excited for this project in particular. It's going to benefit a lot of people that live in the city and just provide another good anchor for people to come downtown. For the next project, and we're going next door again, and so you're probably seeing a pattern. We're just going around in a circle almost of the city in terms of the projects. But the Shinola Hotel, $300 million venture at 230 South Pennsylvania Street. It's right next to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the Pacers and the Fever play. It's gonna be a 13-story, 170-room hotel, opening in 2027, featuring a 4,000-seat Live Nation venue. And we already have a lot of concert venues in the city, from Ruoff to Hi-Fi, to Gainbridge, to the Fishers Event Center. This is gonna be an additional concert venue, which is nice. The wholesale district that this is in is seeing a renaissance. So there's a lot of condos near Gainbridge, are from around 400 to 600,000, maybe a little bit under, maybe a little bit higher, but a lot of options for condos. And so it's prime location to the mall redevelopment as well. So this whole wholesale district is a pretty cool thing that's going on, and it highlights kind of an underscoring a shift of Indianapolis towards some higher end living and a shift to a more walkable downtown for everybody. So continuing east is going to be the Fever Practice Arena, which is going to be on site of the past Marion County Jail that is since demolished, right? So it's not there anymore. Building the Fever Practice Arena there. Really cool. I'm glad Caitlin Clark is here in Indianapolis and play for the Fever, and they're absolutely rocking it. They brought a lot of good things to the city, and very excited for what the Fever is bringing to the city in terms of development. I'm going to add onto this too a potential for an MLS team. Now there's been funding issues, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. And I doubt it's gonna happen anytime soon, but it could. And I really want it to happen, but I'm not sure it will. Going up north, we have the City Market Redevelopment. It's gonna be a $175 million project. It's gonna breathe some new life into the city's historic dining hub at 222 East Market Street, which has been in operation since 1886. This initiative, this project, there's gonna be a 10,500 square foot glass enclosure for year-round events. There's gonna be a plaza, also highlighting the market's exposed catacombs, which in the past you could go down and see. I never got the chance to do so because I didn't know they existed until a couple years ago, but they're shut down for the redevelopment right now. There's also gonna be 350 apartments in the Gold Building, all targeted for completion in 2027. Continuing on north, now northwest to the city, we have the Bottleworks District, which now we're on to phase 2 of the project. Phase 1 was more of the entertainment phase. So if this name sounds familiar, we also just talked about it for the Center City Mall redevelopment, but Hendrix is also the group that did Bottleworks, right? So phase 1, that was when they transformed the historic Coca-Cola bottling plant into the hub with Bottleworks Hotel, the garage food hall, which is a massive draw for anybody in the city. And then 150 apartments as well, rooftop bar, and some good dining experiences too. And it's definitely been a game changer for entertainment options for downtown Indy. Now phase 2, which is due next year, is gonna add 50,000 square feet of retail. So it's different. It's not as much entertainment, it's more retail, office, apartments. The Bottleworks in the past, maybe 6 years, it's been most likely the #1 project in terms of bringing entertainment options back down, that's kind of bringing all of these other projects to light too. So Bottleworks phase 1, definitely a huge success, and it's kind of paving the way for all these other projects to take place. Purdue University downtown, now it used to be called IUPUI, now it's split in between. One side is Indiana University, the other side is Purdue University. Some good development happening for that university now. There's gonna be a $100 million Indiana Avenues Partners project opening in 2026, which is a 12-story apartment complex with 263 units. In addition, Purdue University released a rendering for a mixed-use site along the White River. And I love the fact that they did this. We need some more development along the White River. It could be really good. Now, I don't think it's ever gonna get to the Riverwalk type of feel that San Antonio has, but the city seriously needs to build along the canal. And I'm telling you, it's huge untapped potential. Now for another hotel, I think this is the third hotel that we're gonna talk about, but they are important and they're nice hotels. the 21C Museum Hotel. And for another hotel, I know, I'm sorry, but they're actually big projects for the city. This is going to be the third hotel we're talking about, the 21C Museum Hotel. 264 million TWG project at the old City Hall, which is going to merge that old City Hall feel, and to the right of the old City Hall, they're going to build a 32-story tower that adds 150 rooms, boutique hotels, of course, and then it's also going to include some apartments, condos, and then gallery space in the old City Hall, I believe, which is nice that they're keeping it intact. It's a beautiful building, as you can see, so there's no reason to get rid of it. So I am incredibly excited to see how these developments change Indy for the better and how they shape Indy's future in the years to come. Book a call with me, Sean Hartwick, to explore neighborhoods, and thank you for watching.